Hey everybody, today is Friday, October 7th, 2022, a very special day because today is my birthday. Today I turn 40 years old. I do not like saying that, but yes, I'm an old man. Today I am 40 years old, and I figured where better to spend it than Disney's Animal Kingdom. Look at that amazing lagoon out there, the amazing lagoon that once housed Disney's greatest daytime show, KiteTails, that sadly no longer exist. They had this amazing show where they had jet skis flying around kites, they had Jungle Book kites, they had Lion King kites. It was really, really awesome. My friend Dre actually worked for them for a little while. He was flying the kites around. It was awesome. Told me all about it, told me how difficult it was. The kites were huge. To fly them around on jet skis was insane. Unfortunately, the show is rather misunderstood. A lot of fans didn't really get it. They actually had to land the kites like over there in the actual stands because, I mean, you can't land giant kites in the water. That doesn't work. So they would land them in the stands. People thought they were crashing. People thought it was accidents. Nobody really understood how this show worked and how it operated. And because of that, I just don't think it lasted, which is a shame because the show was amazing. And one of Disney's all-time, if not Disney's all-time greatest daytime show. I would see it every single time. For a while, they actually had it where you could have your kids participate in the actual show. They had a little parade before the show actually started. They'd have this parade of kids walking around these little like kites. It was awesome. My son did it. I have a video somewhere of my son actually participating in that little, like, I think it was called the Turtle Parade. It was a parade of kids walking around with these turtle kites. It was awesome. He loved it. I loved it. My wife loved it. A lot of people actually really did like KiteTails. Just a lot of people also, again, did not understand KiteTails, and as such, it shut down. There's a boat coming out right now. There it is. There's the boat coming out right now. There's another boat. Oh, there's Rafiki. Rafiki's on that boat out there. Rafiki come around here? I want to show you guys Rafiki. If Rafiki actually makes its way around here, I think Rafiki's gonna come this way. I don't know if Rafiki's coming this way or if he's going back that way. I'm not entirely sure, but Rafiki is definitely out here on a boat. There he is. You guys see that? How awesome is that? It's no KiteTails, but it is Rafiki out on a boat. They actually have these boats, these little barges go around the lagoon. There's a river that goes all the way around Animal Kingdom. They have it go around all of Animal Kingdom. They have all different kinds of different characters. Look at that. That's pretty awesome. So anyway, it's not KiteTails, but at least we get some Rafiki. So like I said, they actually have this lagoon connected to a river that goes all the way around Discovery Island. And what they do is they actually have characters on all these barges. There's another one coming right now. I don't know who's on that barge. Can't see. Sometimes it's actually not people on it. Sometimes there's just music. I don't know. I think that's just music. I think there's just people drumming on that one over there. But anyway, so they have this river that goes all the way around Discovery Island, and they actually have these barges where they play music and they have characters on them, which is pretty awesome. They do that all throughout the day, so you can actually stop and see these characters on these barges, which is really cool. But man, do I miss KiteTails. I would assume they're going to bring something back here. They've been trying for years to actually put something in this lagoon. They've had all kinds of different shows here. They have this really cool show called Rivers of Light, which is interesting. It was this big light show with these big light up flowers, and they shot fire and water and did all this crazy stuff. It never really worked like it was supposed to, and there was apparently all these issues with the barges. It got delayed and pushed back for a long time, and then finally they brought it out, and then they got rid of it very quickly. From what I'm told, the reason why they got rid of it very quickly is because the barges were constantly having issues, and the electronics and everything were just not working the way they wanted to. And supposedly, according to my friend Dre, back behind all this area over here, some of those barges still sit and they're in pieces because they're kind of picking them apart. They're sort of scavenging from them as the cast members, the people who fix all this stuff around here need pieces. They go to those old barges and they pick stuff off the actual like flowers and whatnot to get pieces. They need the maintenance crew. That's what I'm thinking of. As the maintenance crew needs new pieces, they take pieces off those barges and they sort of scavenge from them, which is a shame. I would love to go back there and see that. Look at this. We're walking underneath a dinosaur right now, and you're never going to be able to not see this again. Dino nipples right there. There's lights underneath the dinosaur. Tell me those don't look like dinosaur nipples. Oh, they definitely do. I love. We're walking in to Dinoland, U.S.A. I love Dinoland, U.S.A. Unfortunately, this is not one for the ages. Dinoland, U.S.A. will be going away at some point. I don't know when. They've been talking about it for years. For years now, it's rumor after rumor after rumor about Dinoland USA going away, getting replaced. I'm sure at some point that is going to happen. I like the carnival games. A lot of people make fun of the carnival games. I like it. My son just won. Last time we were down here, he won a dinosaur from that carnival game. We love it. We come here, we buy tickets, we play all the different carnival games. Yes, look, they're having fun. I have friends who love coming down here with their kids and playing the carnival games. The carnival games are a lot of fun. I like it. Look at this. We're walking through an old parking lot right now because there's a whole big history and a whole big story behind Dinoland USA. I'm not going to get into it too much. I don't want to bore you guys with the whole big story of Dinoland USA, but if you look it up, there's a whole literal story that goes to this land. There's a reason why we're in the parking lot right now, because this is a parking lot for Chester and Hester's, who actually took their parking lot and turned it into a carnival. Right here used to be Primeval Whirl, which was a pretty interesting. It was a roller coaster that I did not like necessarily because it spun you around in circles. I'm not a fan of spinning rides. I like rides. I'm good on roller coasters. I'm good on rides that throw you around. I'm good on all kinds of crazy, wild rides. Just don't spin me in circles fast. I don't handle that. And this ride was a roller coaster that also spun you in circles. I did not handle it very well. I did go on it once though. That used to be right here. It's not there anymore. They actually tore that attraction down, meaning that I just don't think Dinoland USA is going to be here much longer. They didn't announce, but they showed at D23, they showed a idea of what they were thinking maybe could possibly someday replace this area. If you guys didn't see the D23 news, Disney did this whole thing where they didn't have any news. There was no news to be announced really. So they went, let's just show some things we were thinking about maybe doing at some point, possibly. And they showed off a whole idea they had for this whole area. And essentially they were getting rid of most everything. They were keeping actually that ride there. They were just going to re-theme it, which is, I mean, I guess okay, but all this stuff be going away, all the stuff be getting replaced, which is kind of a shame because again, I love the backstory to this whole area of dinosaurs being found here, and there was a Dino Institute, and Chester and Hester got in on it, and they opened up the gift shop, which was a garage. They took the garage, turned it into a gift shop, turned their parking lot into a street fair. It's a very interesting story. There's a dino dig site. The only time my son has ever been lost, the only time we've ever lost our child was actually over there in the dino dig site. We were letting my son go up these stairs and down a slide. He would go up and down and up and down. We were like, okay, he wasn't really all that old. He was just barely, I don't know, maybe 3 or so at the time. He wasn't that old, but he was old enough that he could walk up these little stairs and come down the slide. We thought, no big deal. We're here. We're keeping an eye on him. Where's he going to go? He's either going to go up or he's going to come down. We didn't know there was an actual little bridge when you got up to the top that crossed over into a dino dig site. We did not know that was a thing. So he went up and down and up and down and up and down and then up and then not back down. And my wife started freaking out and panicking, and it wasn't good. But the cast members were like, no worries. It's probably right over that bridge. And sure enough, that's what he did. He walked right over the bridge, went into the dig site. Apparently it happens all the time. They were telling us the only time my son has ever been lost. So this is Chester and Hester's, which again was supposed to be the story is it was a garage. It was once a garage, and now it has turned into a gift shop, and it's really awesome inside here. This is why I love Dinoland USA, is because of all the amazing decor. Look at all this. To think someday this could all be bulldozed away and just turned into something else. I mean, I know it's progress. A lot of people don't like Dinoland USA. A lot of people do want to see this get bulldozed and turned into something else, but I don't want to lose all of this. That's one of the best things about Animal Kingdom is the theming. One of the best theme parks in the world is by far, definitely 100% Disney's Animal Kingdom. Every single land and Disney's Animal Kingdom is just so well themed, so well decorated. All the decor, all the time and effort they went into just decorating these places and making them actually feel and look unique and feel and look like the places they're trying to represent. It is just amazing. They did such a great job. And to think, again, someday this could all just get bulldozed away and turn into something else. Kind of sad. I mean, I hope whenever they do eventually do that, I'm hoping the theming stays up and they do a great job of theming whatever new land they eventually put here, which again might not happen for years to come. I'm not saying this is going to happen anytime soon, because again, this has been rumors for years now that Dinoland USA was going to go away. But I think at this point, it's only a matter of time. I'd say the next five years, maybe 10 years. I'm going to go with 5 years. The next 5 years, I wouldn't be surprised if we at least get an announcement that this is all going away. I don't know if it'll be built. Well, it's Disney. What am I saying? No, Disney doesn't build things in 5 years. Universal can build an entire theme park in 3 years. An entire theme park they can build in like 3 years' time. Disney can't build a single ride, a single attraction for some reason in 3 years. It takes them like 5 years just to build one attraction, one ride, which is ridiculous. So no, they might announce in the next 5 years this is going away and they're gonna replace it with something else. But it'll be another 15 till that actually ends up happening and ends up getting built. It's gonna take a while, but at some point, mark my words, at some point, Dinoland USA will probably go away and they'll probably replace it with something else. I think Dinosaur the Ride, that'll probably stay here. I don't see that going away. I see Dinosaur the Ride probably staying put, so that'll at least stay here, which I'm kind of hoping maybe if they keep Dinosaur the Ride, maybe they'll at least keep Chester and Hester's as the gift shop. That'd be pretty awesome. I'd love to see that stay at the very least. Maybe just a small little dinosaur area for the attraction, for the gift shop, and I would hate to see it. This is one of my all-time favorite restaurants here in just Walt Disney World in general. This is Restaurant-osaurus, which I love the name of. But the decor inside there, I'm not gonna go inside there because I don't wanna necessarily bug all the people eating, but the decor inside there is even a million times better than Chester and Hester's. It really looks like an actual like encampment for people who were here digging for dinosaurs. It is awesome. It is so cool. There's so many different sections. I mean, one section here looks like a tent. Another section looks like one of those little, I forget what they're called, whatever these areas over here are called. I know these actually have a name for them, but these sort of structures here, look at that. One area actually looks like they have a camper, like an old Airstream camper built onto the side. You can actually eat, when you go inside, you can actually eat inside this Airstream right there, which is so cool. Again, the decor inside there is absolutely amazing. I would hate to see this part go away. So if Dinoland USA does eventually go away, if they eventually do replace Dinoland USA, hopefully they do end up replacing it with something pretty amazing, but I also hope maybe Restaurant-osaurus, Dinosaur the Ride, and Chester Hester's stays around. That'd be amazing. It would also kind of be a shame to see the Dino Dig Site go away. My son loves the Dinosaur Dig Site, the Boneyard. Boneyard Fossil Fun Site. That's what they call it. Again, where my son got lost going over, right there where that dinosaur is, there's a bridge there. We were not aware that bridge was there. That's where my son decided to walk over to go exploring by himself without his mom and dad, and we lost our son. It was a terrifying like 3 minutes until we found him. Look at the road here. See, again, this is meant to, there's a whole backstory, a whole amazing backstory that most people do not know. Dinorama. When it comes to Dinoland USA, most people do not know the whole entire backstory. They have not taken the time to look that up, which I mean, don't get me wrong, you're coming to an amusement park, you're not really coming here to look up the history of each individual land, but that's Disney. Disney has a rich history. They have stories behind the things they do. Disney doesn't just do stuff. A lot of times they have stories behind what they do. And Dinoland USA has a story, which is why we have this road right here. It looks like we're going through a town. It's really awesome. It's really cool. I recommend Googling the story, looking it up. Look at that, speed limit 25. I think we're on like a route right now. Does it say? It says roadside attraction, 150 feet. Look at that, that's awesome. I thought there was route signs up here. I thought there was one somewhere, but anyway, guys, sorry. I'm gonna let you guys go. Again, like I said, today's my birthday. Today I've turned 40 years old. Today is October 7th. Back in 1982, only 6 days after Epcot, I was born. Only 6 days after Epcot was born as well. And now 40 years later, I am a 40-year-old man. But at least I'm having fun here in Disney's Animal Kingdom at Dinoland USA. Just wanted to show you guys this because it is such an amazing area. If you guys are out here, definitely check out Dinoland USA. Have some fun, play some carnival games, go on Dinosaur the Ride, take a spin on what's called Triceratops Spin, I believe is the other attraction. Definitely take a ride on that. Have some fun out here and do yourself a favor and actually Google the whole backstory to this land because it is worth looking up. It's a very interesting story. And once you read the story and you walk through this land and you're on the road, you're in Chester and Hester's, you're in the parking lot, you go to the Dino Institute, you go to Restaurant-osaurus. Once you do all that, you're gonna be really amazed. You're gonna go, oh, I remember in the story, this was, a town and that was Chester and Hester's garage and this is their parking lot, and this is why this got turned into this, and this is why the Dino Institute's here, and this is where the Dino Dig Site's here. It's really, really interesting. Definitely I highly recommend looking it up and giving your support to Dinoland USA because, like I said, as much as I love Dinoland USA, I say it's only another at least, I'm going to say within the next 5 years, they'll probably make an official announcement saying that this is going to go away. I'm going to say it's going to be another at least 10 or so years, if not longer, until whatever they eventually replace this with actually comes to fruition. We actually see a new land here. We can actually enjoy a new land here, but I would say within the next 5 years, probably an announcement of a new land coming to this area. Sadly, I hate to say it, but it's probably how it's going to be. But Disney, if you're watching, and Bob Paycheck, I know you're watching right now, can you at least keep Dinosaur the Ride, Restaurantosaurus, and Chester and Hester's gift shop? At least keep those. Tear everything else down. I'll deal with it. I'll live with it. But just keep those. All right, guys. So that's it. I'm gonna go enjoy my birthday. I think I'm gonna go get myself a churro. I'm gonna get myself a churro. I think you can get one right over there. I'm gonna get myself a churro for my birthday. That's what I'm gonna do. A churro and a Coke. I know I shouldn't be drinking Coke. I swear when I get back from Disney, I will be good again. I will go back to black tea and nothing but water. But today, it's my birthday. I'm gonna splurge. Churro and a Coke. All right, guys, so that's it. Thanks for watching. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, check down below for all the different links, check down below for a link to Patreon. If you guys do become a patron, I will send you a postcard every single month from the road. Also check down below for a link to Spreadshirt where you can grab yourself What's With Dave Today t-shirts. There's a couple different designs there. Proceeds both from Spreadshirt and from Patreon do get help putting gas in Vanabelle so we can come out to fun, interesting places like Animal Kingdom, like Dinoland USA. All right, guys, so again, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you guys do enjoy Dinoland USA, if Dinoland USA is a place you enjoy, if you have had fun here at Dinoland USA, leave a comment down below. Or maybe if you don't like Dinoland USA, if Dinoland USA is not your thing, you want to see it get torn down, you want to see it replaced with something else, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear that as well. But you better like it because Dinoland USA is amazing. All right, guys, that's it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one. I'm going to go get a churro and a Coke. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.